Hi everyone. Welcome to RSB Healthcare Consulting. PPP Loan Forgiveness Guidelines from the SBA. The details of PPP loan forgiveness were vaguely outlined in the CARES Act, but the SBA and the Department of the Treasury issued guidelines that provided much-needed clarification on how that process would work. These guidelines were further altered by Congress based on feedback from many business owners. In order to request forgiveness for a PPP loan, borrowers need to fill out SBA Form 3508, Paycheck Protection Loan Forgiveness Application. The form contains several sections, but only the first two, the PPP Loan Forgiveness Calculation Form and PPP Schedule A, need to be submitted to the loan issuer. Typically, the issuer of the loan will be whatever bank your healthcare practice has worked with in the past. Under the SBA guidelines, 4 business cost areas have been identified as being eligible for loan forgiveness. Payroll costs, business mortgage interest payments, business rent or lease payments, business utility payments. There are some additional caveats, however. The costs must have been incurred during the covered period, which is the 24-week period after the PPP loan was issued. While the guidelines originally stipulated that 75% of these funds must be used on payroll, Congress has reduced that amount to 60%. Borrowers also have 5 years to repay any unforgiven debt. Payroll costs. Any payroll costs paid or incurred during the covered period may be deducted. The distinction here is important because some costs may have been incurred before the loan was issued and paid after the PPP funds were received. Any non-cash employee compensation, which usually consists of health insurance or retirement contributions, is exempted from the prorated limit. Business mortgage interest payments. If the borrower has made interest payments on mortgage obligations on real or personal property during the covered period, those payments are eligible for forgiveness provided the obligations were incurred. Business rent or lease payments. If the borrower has made rent or lease payments on real or personal property related to their business during the covered period, those payments are eligible for forgiveness provided the agreements were established. Business utility payments. If the borrower has made utility payments for electricity, gas, water, transportation, telephone service, or internet access related to their business during the covered period, those payments are eligible for forgiveness provided the service agreements were established. Thank you for your time. Contact us to collaborate on our email info@rsbhealthcareconsulting.com or our website www.rsbhealthcareconsulting.com.